multiply radicals together. This is part 1. Here are the steps to multiplying and dividing radicals. In this video, we're going to just focus on the multiplying. So you want to reduce or simplify your radicals. Then you're going to multiply the inside stuff. You'll see what I'm talking about in a minute, to the inside stuff. And outside stuff to outside stuff. And then clean up any like terms that you have. Alright, so here's our first example. The square root of 8 times the square root of 2. You can do this problem a couple different ways. One is you can reduce it down, and that's the way we'd like you to do it, is to break it down. So the square root of 8 is the same thing as 4 times 2, and then the square root of 4 is 2, and then you have the square root of 2 over here. Then we have the square root of 2 left. We haven't changed that at all. So now you multiply outside stuff to outside stuff, so I'm just going to go ahead and throw a 1 here. So 2 times 1, and then underneath is 2 times 2. So we have 2, and then 2 times 2 underneath the radical becomes a 2. So 2 times 2 is 4. Alright, second example. The square root of 5 times the square root of 5. There isn't any outside stuff. There's just a 1 here and a 1 here, so you don't have to worry about that. And then you have inside stuff and inside stuff, so we're going to go ahead and multiply those together. 5 times 5. And now we have a pair, so the square root of 5 times 5 is 5. Alright, example C. The square root of 3 all squared is the same thing as the square root of 3 times the square root of 3. Very similar to the last example. So you multiply just the inside stuff, there's nothing on the outside, so 3 times 3. We have a pair, so our answer is 3. Alright, let's move on. Our outside stuff is 5 and 1, so 5 times 1. And then we have 15 and 5. Now let's break down that radical. $15 can be rewritten as 5 and 3. Alright, now you'll notice there's a pair here. So what you can do is you can bring that out in front. Then you have that other 5 out in front. And then your 3 stays underneath because it's not a pair. Now we just clean up the front. 5 times 5 is 25, and then square roots of 3 is left. Alright, next one, 2 times 1 is 2. 10 times 8 goes underneath. Now let's break it down. 8 can be written as 2 times 2 times 2. And 10 can be written as 2 times 5. So what we have is a pair here and a pair there. So 2 2's get to come out, a 2 and a 2. And then we still have this blue 2 out in front, and then the square root of 5 left. So now let's clean up the front. 2 times 2 times 2 is 8, and then square roots of 5.